Back again, huh? Just couldn't resist the final days of the Autism Wars, couldn't you? Well, to be honest, I'm glad you're back. There's a lot of people who don't respect history. And this one made history. Kind of. Anyway, I might as well get into the last days of the Autism Wars. After we were ambushed by those terrible autism destroyers, Evan was fed up with all of this. He told his soldiers it was time to fight for the last stand. He offered whoever didn't want to go that war to retreat with their lives, with the possibility knowing that they might die. But every single member of that team of Evans stood by him, no matter what. So, why don't we get back to the tale of the final days of the war?
Finman, I'm glad you survived. We were ambushed by our enemies. They clearly knew that we were planning a sneak attack to end the war once and for all. Wait, where's Otis? Where is he?
He was killed by a new drone that the Autism Destroyers developed disguised as a tree. If it weren't for him, Finman wouldn't have survived.
What a shame. Otis was looking forward to what was after the war. Hopefully, we can end this war soon and we have no more losses after this.
Now it's time to end things where they are. It's time to purge the universe of the world's biggest mistake. Prepare the drones and our soldiers. This is our final stand, our final chance to end this scourge from the universe once and for all. Begin the assault against the autism defenders. May phase 1 of our plan to end this war begin.
Let the autism destroyers burn in ash. Let us rule with an iron fist.
That is a lot of troops.
Maybe even too many for us to handle. Autism defenders, this is probably going to be our last moment. Turn away if you don't want to die. This might be our last stand, and there is a very small chance of us winning it. All those who want to step out, please do. I don't want to get any of you harmed.
And then if this is truly the end, I'm glad to fight right alongside my friend, and I also consider it as a brother.
We're all with you, Evan. Lead us into victory.
In that case, autism defenders, let's fight for the future!
For the future!
Kill those autism defenders. This is our last stand. Dagger wants them all dead. Kill them without any mercy. Fire! Nice to see you here, Adam. Now, Autism Hunter, deal with them. Why? How dare you betray your supervisor? Who do you think you are? An autism defender, and not any autism defender. I am Iron Fist, a member of Finn Squad. You survived? How? Hid myself in the ranks after we helped you evacuate. Now, let's end the autism destroyer menace once and for all. I'm with Iron Fist. Let's move on to victory. While you guys are dealing with that, I'm going to deal with Dagger. This is a battle we need to end now. Autism defenders, with me! Alright, Dagger, show yourself. It's time to end this once and for all. If you come in peacefully and
No, I'm ending this once and for all. I've been a thorn in the Autism Destroyer side for too long. It's time to die.
What did you do to all the big drones?
After discovering Dead made them to secretly destroy the Autism Empire, I couldn't trust them being reprogrammed, so I stripped them all down, combined the technology that was in the leader of that and made the superpowered suit. Now, take the sword. It's time we end this once and for all and end the stupid war.
Oh yeah, take this, stupid drones! This is fun! Alright, the drones are down. Quick, let's destroy this factory while we have the chance.
How pathetic. You've only been fighting for 5 minutes, and now I have defeated you. Now, it's time for you to die by your own brother's hand. Jake, activate your blade hand and kill the one who's been causing this war for too long. End him once and for all.
I got you covered, boss. Good job, John, but return back to the others. I've got this fight. Let's finish this once and for all.
Don't expect to win. I shall be victorious. No one shall defeat the wrath of...
Then now, with all due respect, we gotta fall back. This thing's gonna be out of ammo soon and more troops are coming. We have to fall back and regroup.
We must keep fighting.
Oh no, we're out of ammo. Wait, that's a ship. Who is that? He landed. It can't be.
Reinforcements have arrived. Let's end this once and for all.
I don't care if you guys helped annihilate that. The Autism Destroyers did more, so you'll have us to help. We've already freed one of your troops. Hey, what's up? Let's take down some frickin' Autism Destroyers. Well, sir, looks like we're not falling back. Let's charge to victory! Let's end this war, once and for all who have been lost because of this stupid war.
Destroy them
Hey man,
immediately.
good news, I found some more ammo. Ugh, I can't believe I survived that. There's no way Dagger survived that explosion. That was too big. I gotta get back to the others. And I am done with this. Just do you think that killing all the autism destroyers will end the war? You're sadly mistaken. Even if you get rid of us all, you'll end up destroying each other in the end. For differences on doing ABA, for
No one hurts my little brother. Evan, are you alright?
yeah, I'm fine. Now, let's go meet the others. Tell them that we finally won the war. After all the smoke cleared from all the factories and drones that they destroyed during the final battle, the Autism Defenders waited for their leader to emerge from the final battle between him and Dagger, proving victory because the Autism Wars weren't truly over until Dagger was dead. Once Evan, alright, once Evan emerged from the factory that Dagger was in, he confirmed with a nod that the leader of the Autism Destroyers, Dagger, was finally eliminated once and for all, and said that his brother also returned back to the Autism Defenders. Once he told the news of both Dagger and his brother, the crowd cheered in victory that they finally had won.
Well, it's finally over.
After they cheered that the war was finally over, John took one of the drone arms and put it on Evan, saying that it fit him better. Which, funny enough, Evan said that he actually preferred the drone arm over his regular one because it matched with his brother that he got back. After the war, many autism defenders had a terrific life. Like, for example, Forrest managed to marry a girl named Carly, and they moved all the way to Colorado for an early retirement from the war. John entered the most advanced college that you could find to prove he was a great inventor that could change many things, and many of the autism defenders just stayed in town. Finman and Evan, the two founders of the Autism Defenders, managed to change everything about the school disability system and other systems that weren't ABA therapy. They went to the Supreme Court to change the rule.
And that's why we need to fix the problems of the disability system. Though good, it can be manipulated.
And then after that, Evan and Rachel finally got married. Evan and Finman just managed to hang out all the time after the war was over. They mostly went bowling. And then what was left of the Autism Destroyers, they either began to create their own rebellion or just abandoned the entire Autism Destroyer system completely. And that was the end of the Autism Wars. But granted, there was one story left of the Autism Wars. But maybe for another time. Hello, guys. It's D to the B, and Autism Wars is finally over. I can't believe that it finally ended. Unfortunately, Full Metal Dipper did not get to see the final season. He knew it was in the works before he passed away. I sent him a clip of one of the things that he voiced a while back, and he was ecstatic. Too bad he didn't get to see it. He was ecstatic for the third and final series of the season of the show. He was even excited to do the Finn Squad series after Autism Wars was all wrapped up, and do his own movie connecting to Autism Wars. We had everything planned out, but now he doesn't get to be around for it anymore. And not everything is going to make it into our plans as we wanted. Granted, we didn't get far in the plans, but I know I wanted to expand the universe. But I think this is the perfect ending, or at least for now it is. So I'm going to announce it. The film that me and Full Metal Dipper worked on, which is an Autism Wars sequel to the Autism Wars movie. It will take place after the war, and it will be an adventure between Evan and Finman. Now, we don't have any audio. There's somebody who volunteered to take his role for the movie, just for this one way to give tribute, because as the friend said, Full Metal Dipper would have wanted the movie to be made even if he wasn't involved with it. He would have probably wanted me to take over for the film, and it's sad that he's gonna not be a part of it. But I'm going to finish that script. I'm gonna print it. Then, like next year or the year after next year, I'm gonna start making the movie, have the voice stuff, and that will be how we're going to write it. I'm not going to spoil how I'm going to write it. That will be the true end of the Autism Wars franchise. And unless it's like an anniversary special, I probably won't touch the franchise again. Granted, if I did do more spin-offs, I do have plenty of Alex dialogue to use. He did a lot. He even did some extra stuff that he said he would have been fine with. Me just using random chats that we did, which I technically did. There's plenty of it, so I could see it happening. But for now, the movie, Full Metal Dippers movie, will be the last one for the Autism Wars franchise. It's too bad that he wasn't around, but I appreciated you stuck around with D2B so long, my friend. For so long. And I'm gonna miss you, bud. I'm gonna miss doing calls with you to do voicing. I'm gonna miss calls to do videos. I'm just gonna miss our normal chats. I'm gonna miss you. So, thank you for everything, Full Metal Dipper. And I will make sure next year or the year after next year that your movie's really good and wrap up the franchise for Autism Wars once and for all. Thank you, Full Metal Dipper. You've been a great friend.